Hello, everybody, and welcome back to what should probably be called I finally remembered to do that thing that I promised a couple thousand strangers on the internet I would do, but is instead entitled Tony's Ace Book Reviews. Today I will be reviewing Let's Talk About Love by Claire Kann. The basic information about this book: it is 277 pages long. That is the entire story. That excludes a few discussion questions, pages about the author, and a preview of the author's next book. The representation in this book includes queer, BIPOC individuals, a an asexual, biromantic black woman, and I believe one of the characters in this book is also a lesbian. The garlic bread rating for this book is an 8 out of 10 slices, and of course my reasons will be discussed later on. Total reading time for this book was about 26 hours, I would say. It took a little bit to get into, and I was also vehemently checking the analytics on the previous review video and watching TikToks while I was trying to read this book. Trigger warnings for this book include sexual assault, and I'm going to always advise you to look into those on your own and make sure that I have not missed anything. What may be triggering for you is not triggering for me, and or is not something that I would think of. The jacket summary of this book, I'm not really sure if I can call it that because it's a paperback and doesn't have a jacket, but we're going to anyway. Alice had her whole summer planned, non-stop, all-you-can-eat buffets, while marathoning her favorite TV shows with her best friends. The smallest dash of adulting. Working at the library to pay her share of the rent. The only thing missing from her perfect plan? Her girlfriend, who ended things when Alice confessed she's asexual. Alice is done dating. No thank you, do not pass go, stick a fork in her, done. But then Alice meets Takumi, and she can't stop thinking about him, or the rom-com grade romance she feels, that she certainly did not ask for. Uncertainty, butterflies, and swoons, oh my. While her blissful summer takes an unexpected turn and Takumi becomes her knight with a shiny library badge employee. And her blissful summer takes an unexpected turn and Takumi becomes her knight with a shiny library employee badge. Close enough. Alice has to decide if she's willing to risk their friendship for a love that might not be reciprocated or understood. This book is very well written, and it does an excellent job of capturing what it is like to be a biromantic asexual, at least from my perspective. Keep in mind, I am also aromantic. Alice's asexuality is a major plot point of this book, and the characters are very 3D and they have great chemistry together, and I have to apologize. I'm going to keep making that pun based off of my username. There isn't a lot that I didn't like about the book. The reason that I gave it an 8 out of 10 was based off my previous review. A book that I loved a lot got a 9 out of 10. This one has to have an 8 out of 10. It took me a while to read. It took a little bit to get going. And the only thing I really didn't enjoy was in the beginning when the romantic interest is introduced. Alice feels what can almost be construed as physical attraction. However, when you keep reading past that, it becomes a great addition to the story, and it does not belittle her asexuality at all. I was concerned when I was reading, however, I kept reading, became one of the better parts of the book. The book is quite amusing. It's very relatable. There are so many ways that you can relate to so many of the different characters in this book. The characters themselves all have great relationships, and there's depth in the relationships. It's not all perfect. It's not all sunshine, rainbows, and lollipops. Alice and her roommates interact, and they interact positively and negatively. Her relationship with Takumi is very flexible over time. It changes a lot. It's a very, very interesting book. Very, very well written book. Has great representation. Again, my overall rating is an 8 out of 10. I highly recommend this book, and it would be a great addition to your library. Stay tuned for the next review, which will be on Upside Down, and I promise I will get back to posting TikTok videos soon, and there are some exciting changes coming there as well. See you all soon.